Hi, I'm Dr. Amanda, and I'm an orthodontist. I'm also the CEO of StraightSmile Solutions. We help dentists all over the world understand orthodontics better. We work with all systems, braces, appliances, and brands of aligners, and we support all systems and brands. This video will share content that is the property of Invisalign and Align technology. We've made this video upon request of 40,000 plus doctors, subscribers, and followers to help them achieve better outcomes with their Invisalign cases. We do not work for Align technology. All opinions expressed in this video are the opinions of StraightSmile Solutions and not Align technology. Thank you to Align Technology for continuing to support us educating and helping their doctors and letting us share this video around the world through YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and all of our social media platforms. Together, we unite to make more smiles. If you have questions or concerns about this video, please contact us directly at www.straightsmilesolutions.com. Enjoy the video.
Hey, this is Dr. Amanda with StraightSmile Solutions, StraightSmileSolutions.com. And today I wanted to show you a little bit more of an update about the whole export treatment plan feature that's in ClinCheck 6.0. I did a previous setup. And again, I just want to preface this. As you can see in the disclaimer before, Invisalign Align Technology does not like it when I share these things with you. Matter of fact, I normally get a pretty nasty email / letter from them anytime I do one, even though it's meant to be extremely helpful to both doctors and patients. It's all out of love. It's all out of help. It's all out of the fact that they don't train you well enough to do this. So somebody's got to do it, and y'all are asking for this. Like, I probably get one email, message, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram per day from either consumers or from doctors asking for help with this feature. It's clearly something that needs work from Align Technology, and it's constantly changing, and they don't advise you when it's changing. So I get a little frustrated because just when they have it right, they go and change something and it totally doesn't work. And I went and tried it out today, and bingo, epic fail on Align Technology's point. Using doctor account and using my daughter is an actual patient that we just submitted, and it failed. So I already knew it failed because I had many doctors tell me it was failing. So I had to try it out myself. Okay, anyways, so in order to do this, I'm not gonna be able to show everything because sometimes they get upset, but if you go and log into your ClinCheck as a doctor, there are multiple options to quote export or share the treatment plan. Best way to do that is click on the patient, go into their actual ClinCheck, and under their name, there's an option to share that treatment plan. They used to call it export. Now it's share that treatment plan. Once you do that, they're going to ask for the patient's information, patient's parents' email, and they're going to give you a big disclaimer. Fine, you do it. There used to be a PIN code. They would send that. It used to be that they would send the parent two emails. One would be a link, one would be a PIN code. It was super easy, but they just stopped doing this, and now they actually have to register, which I hate that idea. Because not everyone wants to register as a patient and give their contact information to Align Technology. Now it's the only way you can access that information as a consumer, and I think it's very frustrating. I get the point from Align Technology's perspective. They want contact information of your patient, but I don't like that you have to share that. So I'm just saying I think it's not cool. But in any case, as a consumer, this is what you're going to get. So this is what the patient gets, because I'm representing both doctor and patient here because we're both. So in any case, they're going to get this. You're going to click view plan. If they haven't yet received their aligners, on their aligner package is going to be a 7 or 8 digit patient number, aka patient number, which is easy to find from your ClinCheck. But if they haven't yet received it, if they're still in the sharing plan, deciding if they're going to sign up, you're going to need to give them that patient number because they're going to need that patient number instead of the PIN code in order to register to be able to view their plan. Okay, so that's the key. Also, can't share ClinChecks anymore with other doctors. Like, a lot of times this was a way that, and I think this is really frustrating as well, because it was a way that you would share. I realized that Invisalign has an interdisciplinary feature where you can share ClinChecks with other orthodontists or other from orthodontist to general dentist, from general dentist to orthodontist, if you're all on the same team. And there's a way that you can do that. But what if you want to share the ClinCheck, perhaps a colleague to get another? I mean, we do this all the time in ortho. We'll be like, hey, people we've went to residency with, or other orthodontists just love to get another idea, especially on a harder case. Study clubs love to bounce things around. Why can't they remove the patient information and allow us to share it anymore so that we can get feedback in a HIPAA compliant way? And sure, I mean, I have doctors share things with me all the time and they come up with a lot of creative ideas, but it would be so much easier if Invisalign would do that from portal to portal. That would be nice. Or within your own Invisalign portal. I think that would be absolutely awesome. But even what if I had a periodontist that wanted to look at it and they're not an Invisalign provider, right? Or a prosthodontist and they're not Invisalign, or an oral surgeon and they're not an Invisalign provider. What if I want to share this with them? Now you cannot, because the only way you can do this is if you register as the consumer. And like I said, you have to provide a lot of information. But anyways, frustrating, very, very frustrating. Align Technology. Hopefully you listen to this. All right. So this is the first video. I'm going to go ahead and splice it with the next video, which is next step. So hang in there. Hey, it's Dr. Amanda again. Now we're moving on to what the patient will see, the consumer-facing View ClinCheck option. Once they've registered and put in all their personal information and given it to Align Technology, they're going to get to this page, which I cropped out the patient's name, your doctor information at the bottom. This is basically it. You've registered, and then you're going to click on this in order to see the ClinCheck, okay? All right, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this is what you see once you click on it. And as a doctor, just to let you know, they give us the option to mark what we want to share. Do we want to share the attachments? Do you want to share the IPR? Do you want to share Pontics? Do you want to share precision cuts? Sometimes patients get confused by what all those things are. It clearly doesn't say what they all are on this simulation. If you don't opt into all those things, you're only going to see the movements. You have the ability to do up or lower, left, right. It doesn't even say what these things are here. I mean, this is super confusing. I think as a consumer with no tutorial on what this all means, you just click it and you get this. But here's the absolute kicker that's just cracking me up. I went through the whole process, not only sending it as a doctor, all the things I had to opt into, but also registering my daughter as a consumer, blah, 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 all those things I had to register, giving out my personal information. By the way, if your email as a doctor for Invisalign matches your email as a consumer, because I mean, I set my doctor email up like 18 years ago, and no, it's not my office email, it's my personal email, because that's all I had back then. They won't let you register. So you have to come up with a different email. And that's an oopsie on their part, because plenty of their doctors are also consumers. Oopsies, I didn't want to give my daughter, she's underage, her personal email. Anyways, but the huge kicker here is, come on, Invisalign. You had this working in ClinCheck 5.0. This is the first time I've done it as a consumer in ClinCheck 6.0. However, I know many doctors who've been sending these to their consumers, but this not even my daughter's teeth. She still has 4 baby teeth, a Pontic in front, and a big old, this is not even her. This is not her. This is not her teeth at all. By the way, I already played with all these. This is totally not her teeth. This is totally not her. She's missing quite a few teeth. She's got a Pontic right here. Talk about a HIPAA violation on oopsies, Align Technology. You're sharing other people's information with other consumers. And by the way, her plan is 37 aligners, not 28. This is not her. Okay. And I opted into the precision cuts and all the other stuff, which of course they're not showing. But they give this disclaimer down here. I understand by sharing my ClinCheck, I'm voluntarily sharing personal medical information. Yeah, but this is wrong. Y'all are not doing your job in ClinCheck 6.0. This is a violation. Align Technology. Oops. Okay. And if I found this the first time I used it as consumer, I guarantee you, who is getting my daughter's information that I just had the doctor share and I opted into? I feel super violated by this, and I hope that they see this. They always see my stuff and reply on it. I hope they see this, because this is plain old wrong, what they're doing here. And I'm mad, to be honest. I'm mad as a parent. I'm mad as a doctor. And I've really backed them up lately. Granted, they're pretty mean to me, in terms of all that I do for them, and they're just disrespectful back to me. But as a consumer who just paid a $2,000 lab fee, you better fix this, okay? That's not okay. So sorry, it's a bit of a rant, but I'm absolutely horrified that they would release this new ClinCheck 6.0 without even vetting it first. If I found your mistake, I guarantee you there's a million mistakes out there. And who got my daughter's treatment plan? Who saw her personal information that I now just shared? I'm just mad, okay? So anyways, I hope they see it. I hope they fix it. And I hope they apologize. So Invisalign, do something about this.